Hi everyone, so our project's topic is Wi-Fi based mesh network. In recent years, the wireless mesh network becomes a hot topic again. And since Wi-Fi is a mature medium-range radio frequency technology, more and more developers choose Wi-Fi to establish the wireless mesh network. The purpose of our project is to create a high-performance hybrid Wi-Fi based mesh network. We use Raspberry Pi as the mesh nodes of the backbone network, and the Linkit Smart 7688 board as the mesh nodes of the wireless sensor network. The Wi-Fi mesh software we used here is the HSMM Pi, which is an open source project. The implementation has features like auto configuration, OSR routing protocol, and internet access. So as you can see, these three devices form a part of the network. These two Raspberry Pis are the two internal nodes. They connected each other via the Wi-Fi radio. This big router is Linksys WRT 1900 ACS. Since the HSMM Pi only provides Ethernet connection for outside the devices, so we use the router to connect with the mesh network and provides the network access as an access point. So these two devices form another part of the network, and they are located in a different place. This router is Linksys EA 3500, and it is a gateway router that is connected with internet. This is another Raspberry Pi that works as a gateway node, which means that it can provide the internet access to the entire wireless mesh network. So we connect this gateway node with this gateway router via this Ethernet connection. And so from now on, via the Wi-Fi radio connections, this gateway node can connect with the other internal nodes that we mentioned above, and the entire wireless mesh network can now access the internet via this gateway node. So now I use VNC viewer to connect my gateway node, and this is the dashboard of the gateway node. So you can see there are two internal nodes on def1 and def3 that are connected with this gateway node. And you can check the IP address of them and the link quality. So in this admin option, you can also check the detail of this gateway node, such as the Wi-Fi IP address, netmask, SSID, and wired parameters. And you can also add some mesh services to this mesh network, like the location-based services or some other service. I connect my laptop with the HSMM Pi mesh network via the SSID OpenWRT 2.4 GHz. This is the SSID of the access point. So under the mesh network, we can SSH into the access point and then get access to all of the three mesh nodes, including the gateway node. So now I open the terminal and SSH to the access point via the IP address of 192.168.1.1. And now I get the full control of this access point router. So because the access point is connected with one of the internal nodes via the Ethernet port, so I need to SSH to that internal node via the Ethernet connection. So the Ethernet IP address of that of all of the mesh nodes is 172.27.2.1. So now you can see I just get access to this internal node, which is on def 1. So for now on, you can access any of the mesh nodes, including the gateway node. For example, the current gateway node is on def 2. Yeah. So in order to test the factors like throughput, coverage, and data relay functionality, we did some benchmarks on this mesh network. And for the detail, you can check our report. Other than that, since the gateway is connected with the gateway router, gateway node is connected with the gateway router, so our connected device can also get access to the internet. So you can see, although there is some delay, but we can search online something. So after we established this backbone network of our Wi-Fi based mesh network, we did some benchmarks for the factors like the throughput, among the internal nodes and from the connected devices to the internet. And also we tested the coverage of this backbone network. The estimate coverage is about 66 meters above. So our future job will be to enhance this implementation of the backbone network as to analyze the code and add some new features to it. And as this is a hybrid Wi-Fi based mesh network, we also need to implement a wireless sensor network for our project. So for our wireless sensor network, we plan to use this kind of tiny board. It is Linked Smart 7688 board that is developed by the MediaTek. It is an open WRT based sensor development board. So it provides good network functionalities and it can connect with various sensors, which is very flexible and extendable. The challenges we have right now is that this board is quite new one. We can't find any open source projects that support the firmware of it. Other than that, this device only provides 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi radio, which means that it's hard to establish a bi-directional connection between two of them. We will keep working on it and hope we can find the solution. Thank you.